Good afternoon, this is Brandon with Tadlock Roofing. I'm at 1101 Louisiana Avenue. And first thing we'll take a look at over here is going to be your shingle condition. And you can see right here we've got quite a bit of granule loss in the shingles. They still are adhesing down pretty well. But as far as flexibility, you can see that there really isn't any left in the shingles. They're pretty dry and brittle. You're starting to see the fibers. The asphalt is just about completely evaporated away, and you can see the shingles breaking whenever I bend it. We've got quite a bit of granule loss as well. Coming over here in this valley here, and then same thing over here in these two valleys here. And here you can see there's quite a bit of debris falling from the trees sitting in those valleys. I definitely recommend getting that cleaned off regularly because when it sits in these valleys it will hold water, and water, those are sensitive areas as it is, susceptible areas as it is to water penetration. So if it holds the water, it's not going to let that water drain off. It can back up under those shingles and cause problems down the road. Same thing, this tree limb here is starting to grow a little bit close to the, and this one here, a little bit close to the roof, and I recommend at some point getting those trimmed back just a little bit. If they start to touch the shingles, they will damage the roof. That's really, let's see, actually, coming over here looking at your plumbing stack boots, they seem to be in pretty good shape. However, this type of boot here, this is a multi-fit boot. We don't like to use this type of boot because it will actually dry rot and crack right around the pipe, and they typically don't give you a lot of life. The sun's pretty rough on these, and once they split, then they'll allow water to follow this pipe right down in your wall. The other thing I'd like to point out too is on your satellite dish here. They use a type of sealant. It's a putty that they use to seal whenever they penetrate the roof. And now it does seal it, but it tends to want to break down and basically degrade within the first 3 or 4 years, and then you can start experiencing leaks. Now, in a re-roof situation, we will have to take it off, and we actually cannot put the dish back. That would be DirecTV or Dish Network, depending on who your subscriber is, would actually have to come back and remount the dish either back to the roof or pole mount on the ground. And I also recommend, you can see you've got debris that's sitting in the gutters. I recommend having the gutters cleaned if you can, just because that'll prevent them from getting overweight and pulling at that fascia board, which also can actually lead to damage in the roof as well. Again, my name is Brandon with Tadlock Roofing. Thank you.